Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shanif, earlier craft doctor, and I'm here with your next video. I'm doing the Heartfelt Creations Country Cottage collection. I just got this paper kit in, and it's not new, but I didn't realize I didn't have it, and so I just purchased it, and it just came in. And so first, I want to show you the gorgeous papers. Um, this set is multi-seasonal. So for us who have multiple seasons, you're going to love this. So look at this. This is beautiful. And what I like about Heartfelt Creations is that their papers are so bright and vivid. No matter what colors they have, they're really very bright and vivid. Um, and the weight of the paper is wonderful. I like how they tied the seams back in to other scenes that they have, so then you can mix and match your stamps, and you're not just using one stamp from one collection that does not go well with something else. Okay, which is beautiful. I love that they do that. Like for instance, this bridge is in another collection, and I have that bridge, and so you can paper piece on top of it. I mean, not paper decoupage on top of this, or cut the bridge out to make another scene. And then also like this gate is in another paper pad also. This comes with 4 seasons, as I said: summer, spring, winter, and fall. And it comes with the stamps and everything that go with it. I purchased all of them except winter because I really don't like winter. Because I live in a state that is very cold. Michigan is very cold. And then I seen this page and I realized I can't cut these out without the winter one. So I'm gonna go back and buy the winter stamp and die. Plus it'll be cute because you get the cardinals, the gifts, and even the Santa Claus, and you get the accents to go with the winter house, the snowdrift and everything. So, and I have a full set syndrome problem. Okay, see how the papers are just gorgeous. And they have this is another thing that I really like. They have this tag page, and you would think, how am I going to cut these out? Well, they have a tag that goes to all of these. So this is the original one, I think. And then they came out with an extra set to cut these out. And then they came out with another set for these. And I do have those. I thought that was on there. But they have this one. So it's 3 different tag sets that kind of work back to their paper sets. And so you have the opportunity to cut out these, the ornament, see that? And then with this one, I think this must have been the album tags, and this might have been the very first one. But it has the tag to cut this one out. See that right there? And it has corners. And then this one cuts out the bigger tags. So they all work back together. And I really like that. Okay, so since we did that, let's get into the stamp set so you can see that, and then we can get to making my card. So this is the stamp set, and it comes with the Cottage stamp with all the accessories and the die. Then we have the Summerscape with that this is a big mailbox compared to the house. It's a big mailbox. But I guess you can put the mailbox down here to make it look like the house is back there. If I used a bigger card, like this could have been a wider card, it would have looked even farther back. But that's how you can do that. Okay? And that has the die to it. Then we have the tree, which is really pretty. This is the tree, and I colored this in. Um, and so you can put your tree right on your design like that. See, that's really cute. And then that's the die cut for that. And then this is the autumn one where it has the wheelbarrow and the sunflower. And this sunflower is gorgeous. I love that. And it has the gourds and everything for your winter cards. And the stamp set for that. And then, of course, I told you the winter, I don't have that one yet. But I will be buying that this week because I have full set syndrome and it's annoying. But my um, students love it because they get to make everything. So right here, as you can see, I cut out the pieces to make this card. And I wanted to cut out the pieces so you can see that the dies really work well, as opposed to just cutting out the paper. So these are the pieces. I stamped them and then I cut them out with the dies and I colored them in myself. This one here is the one that came from the paper pad because I also wanted to see if it worked well with the paper pad. And it does. And then this piece here, there is no matte layer for this. You know, the back piece. So what I did was I took I cut this piece out first. Then I took my die and I traced around it really dark. And then I put this in my scanning cut and it cut out me a matte layer. Then it was white. So I didn't want it to be white because I wanted this to pop off the page when I made the card. I took my black ink pad and, excuse my reach, and I just did this. That type of thing with my black ink pad to get black on here. I didn't use this Memento, but I used another ink pad, and that's how I got the black. And so when you put this on here, it has a matte layer, perfect matte layer. So if you have a stamp that does not have a matte layer, but you have a die, draw around it, pop it in your scanning cut, and voila. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one down because I actually stamped the house myself and colored it in with my Copic markers. This piece of paper is a piece of paper 6x6 from the paper pad. This came from the paper pad. So I'm using a mixture of my own stuff and the paper pad. And then this is a 6x6 card base that I just pulled out, one of the Crafter's Companion 6x6, because I had it. And a lot of Heartfelt Creations cards look very good when they're larger as opposed to a lot of small cards because they're so cute dimensionally. Okay. So I'm just attaching this baby right on here. Okay. Now I'm going to use this one. This is my card that I actually drew or stamped. Wish I could draw this well. Can't draw a straight line with a ruler. All of my products, someone else does them for me. Eventually, I'll get my product line out there, and I keep putting the launch date out there, and then I don't know what I get. I get it not done. That's what I do. It don't get done. Okay. I pulled out some of my bigger, pop dots because I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Okay. So first I'm going to put my tree down because I want my tree to be underneath my house. So I'm going to get my glue and I'm going to not put it on all of it because my tree is going to have limbs, and when I put the flowers on it, I want the limbs to kind of stick out. So that's why I'm not putting glue all the way at the top. Okay, but I'm going to put my tree right here, and it's hurting my feelings so much that I have to keep it in the 6 by 6 space because I want to build it outward, but then I would have to make me an envelope for it, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep it in the perimeter. Okay, now I want to I'm gonna lay this up here because I want to see if that'll look right. See, this mailbox is just so big. I'm not gonna include this in this one because it's just too big. But I'm gonna put these down by the little flower pots so my tree can get some room up here. Okay, and so that's matte and layered. Then we have like these little pieces that we can use as a decoupage piece. And I'm going to use these thinner pop dots so that it's not too much height going on. Okay, so I colored this in also. Did I put that too close? Yep. Okay, and so I'm decoupaging, putting that piece to my chimney. So see, that gives that some height, but not a lot of extra height. And then I have these pieces here, which is little bushes, next to your doorway. We are, well, I don't have them, but a lot of people do. I might have to buy me some. It's funny because I have them in my office. I had them in my office, and I think I gave some of these little trees away to my daughter when I closed my office after. Um, I really want to stand this up, but I'm not going to do that when I close my office because of COVID. Okay, so I put my little thingy here. I had to stop for a minute. I got a phone call. Only when I'm taping. Okay, and then we got these little bushes. We want to put the little bushes right behind our tree here. Or, you know, over here where our tree behind the house. And then we have grass. See, I really want to put the grass right here. I really want to stand this grass up so bad. To make it look like it's lining the porch. Can I make this happen? I'm just gonna put a little glue right here. And I already bent this piece in. I just bent it in just a little bit at the edges. Okay? So I could just lay that grass right in on tipping on there like that. Just like that. Because it's already popped up, so this kind of will give it some dimension. Let me put some glue all the way across here. Okay, so now it looks like it's going to be what I'm making it is I'm trying to make it look like it's going to be a sidewalk with the grass. Okay, that is so cute. Okay, and then how will I do it this way? Okay, so what I did was I took the piece and I just bent this bottom part up to make it stand. That's all I did. Bent that piece up to make it stand. And then I'm going to take some glue and I'm just lining that part, and this is too long, so I'm going to just cut this off right there. Oh, flew across my table. I need you. And we're going to put this right tucked in right there, and it's kind of standing up, but I glued it. English. You'd think it wasn't my first language. Wait. Now, see, that has some dimension, that grass. That's super cute. And then I'm going to just make sure I got enough. And I'm going to put that right there. Okay. And then we're going to take our little flowers here, and we're going to just put dots of glue, so then they have movement on our tree. It's a little piece that needs to be poked out. So, little movement on our tree. Okay, and I actually cut out 4 of them, but look like I only need 3 of them. And I'm going to tuck this one right there. So there's movement up here also. And what I did was I wrote down what I did to create this card, because I have a class, and when I teach, I keep forgetting what I added. So I wrote it